In the grand kingdom of Alvernia, ruled by the ruthless and merciless King Frederick, a reign of terror engulfed the land. King Frederick was known for his cruel and tyrannical ways, imposing heavy taxes on the commoners and showing no mercy to those who dared to challenge his authority. The people lived in fear and despair under his oppressive rule. King Frederick's heart was filled with arrogance and greed. He believed that power and wealth were the keys to happiness, and he surrounded himself with flatterers who fed his ego, further isolating him from the struggles of his subjects. One fateful day, a mysterious traveler named Samuel arrived at the kingdom. He had heard tales of the cruel king and was determined to show him the path to redemption. Disguised as a humble wanderer, Samuel made his way to the royal court seeking an audience with King Frederick. "Your Majesty, I have traveled far and wide, seeking the true essence of happiness," Samuel spoke with a respectful bow. King Frederick, accustomed to flattery, asked arrogantly, "And what have you found on your quest, stranger?" Samuel replied, "Your Majesty, true happiness does not lie in material possessions or wielding power over others. It lies in compassion, empathy, and the welfare of your people." The king scoffed at Samuel's words, dismissing them as mere ramblings of a wandering soul. He ordered his guards to seize the traveler and throw him into the dungeons for his audacity. However, Samuel's words had stirred something deep within King Frederick. As he lay in his opulent chamber that night, he couldn't shake the feeling that perhaps there was more to life than domination and control. The following day, King Frederick sought out Samuel in the dungeons. He humbled himself before the traveler and asked, "How can I find redemption for my past deeds? How can I become a just and compassionate ruler?" Samuel smiled, seeing a glimmer of hope in the king's eyes. He said, "To become a just ruler, you must understand the plight of your people. Walk amongst them in disguise, experience their struggles, and learn to empathize with their pain." With Samuel's guidance, King Frederick disguised himself as a commoner and ventured into the bustling streets of Alvernia. He saw firsthand the hardships faced by his people, the poverty and the suffering caused by his oppressive rule. He shared their sorrows, listened to their stories, and felt their anguish. The experience humbled the king and opened his eyes to the true meaning of leadership. He realized that the power he wielded could be used for the betterment of his people, to bring about positive change and alleviate their suffering. When the week of his disguise ended, King Frederick returned to the palace, a changed man. He abolished the unjust taxes, established programs to aid the poor, and ensured that justice prevailed throughout the kingdom. He embraced the principles of fairness and empathy, becoming a just and benevolent ruler. Word of the king's transformation spread like wildfire throughout Alvernia. The people could hardly believe that the once cruel ruler had turned into a compassionate and caring leader. As time passed, the kingdom of Alvernia thrived under King Frederick's wise and benevolent rule. His subjects loved and respected him, and he in turn governed with kindness and fairness. The tale of King Frederick's redemption became a legend, a story of hope and inspiration. It taught the people that even the most ruthless hearts could change, and that true happiness lay not in power and wealth, but in the compassion and love shown to others. And so, the once cruel king, Frederick became a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of change, and a shining example of a ruler who had learned the true meaning of leadership through empathy and compassion. King Frederick's journey of redemption taught him the true essence of leadership, compassion, and empathy. Transformed from a merciless ruler to a benevolent king, he brought prosperity and happiness to his kingdom. His story became an inspiration for all, proving that even the cruelest hearts can change, and that the power of empathy can lead to a brighter and more harmonious future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our next video. Stay blessed.